Hey guys, I'm Jaydeep here. Today we'll be talking about median and percentile. Those of who know about the median and percentile can skip the video. It's just basic introduction. Those who want to refresh the concept once, please stay with me. So what is a median? Median is the middle number in a sorted list of numbers and can be more descriptive of the data set than the average. So what I mean, suppose I am having number 5, 1, 2, 4, 3. If I sort them, what it will look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what is the middle number? 3 is the middle number. So what is my median? My median is 3. Okay, if I had even number of values, then I what would I have done? I would have taken the average of two middle values, right? So that's just a small point to remember. Now this is median. Now what are the pros and cons? See, in average we know that if I had 1 2 3 4 and say 50,000, okay, in that case average would be skewed very badly, but median is not like that. After sorting, what will I 1 2 3 4 5,000 50,000, sorry, and still the median is 3, and it's a good representation of overall data set. From this I can understood, okay, the values are somewhat single digit numbers, right? And it's very better than what value I would have got from the mean, right? So that's a very good thing about median, is that it's less sensitive to the corrupted data than the mean. Okay, also it is not affected by the range of the data, right? Suppose if I have minus 10k, 1 2 3 plus 10k, and if I had 0 1 2 3 4, in both the cases my median would have been 3, right? So it didn't got affected by the range of the values. Sometimes this might be a very good point to have, and sometimes it might not be, depending upon our requirements, right? Now the very good thing about is it remains sensible as long as 50%, less than 50% of values are corrupted, right? So if I am having 1 2 3 4 5 and it got corrupted to 1 2 3, say 4k and 50k, still my median is 3, and it's pretty much right information. In case if you had many thousands of values and just two values would have been got screwed, right? So that's very good thing about the median. Now the cons is that if data is not sorted, we need to perform additional computation for computing the median. Those of who knows the algorithms, there exists order of n time algorithm to find the rough median. Okay, so but its hidden constants are anyway higher, so that we always use the n log n sorting algorithms, and that might take more time for the computation of a median, right? And the very uh, basic problem is that it is not based on all the observations of data. See here, if you tell me median is 3, the contribution of value 4k and 50k is nothing in terms of the 3, right? Because from just looking at 3 we can't say that there isn't any value like 50k 90k or few billion or like that, right? We don't get much of a good idea regarding the other values. Now if you want to print the median, you can, what you can do is that setosa sepal length. So what does this is that it chooses the column sepal length of data frame setosa and calculates median regarding the same. So here we can see these are the two medians. Okay, now what is the percentile? The percentile or centile is a measure used in statistics in indicating the value below which given percentage of observation in group of observations fall. Okay, so what does this basically mean is that, suppose you told me that 75th percentile is 800. So what does it tell me? That 75% of the people, or the 75% of the values are less than or equal to 800, and rest 25% are greater than 800, right? So this is the implication. If 75th percentile's value is x, then I know that 75% of the values are less than x, less than or equal to x, and the 25% values are greater than x. Okay, so this is the implication of the percentile. Now a good and very important thing is that the 25th, 50th and 75th percentiles are somewhat very more important. Okay, and therefore they are called first, second and third quantile respectively. Now you tell me 50th percentile tells me 50% of data is less than x. Okay, if the value of 50th percentile is x, and the 50% of data has value greater than x. Now what does the median tells us? Median tells us the middle value, and if the value x is middle, we know that 50% of the data is less than x and 50% of the data is greater than x. So 50th percentile is nothing but median. Okay, now let's look at the code. So see here, I have mentioned the Setosa sepal length, and I want to calculate the quantile. 0.25 here means 25th percentile. Now the 25th percentile is 4.8. I know that 25% of the values of a sepal length of Setosa class are less than 4.8 and 75% are more than 4.8. Similar for the Virginica, right? I hope you have enjoyed this video. It would be very nice if you subscribe, and take care of your time and take care of yourself, guys.